Good morning, Gators. Welcome to week number 2, everyone. Hopefully you're getting the hang of things and starting to find your groove in terms of finding your classes, getting to know the campus, etc. I do want to address one issue that we've had a few questions about, and that's the lunch schedule. Remember that your lunch is tied to your 5 and 6 period classes. Talk to your teachers of those periods to see when you go to lunch. And yes, it's possible that you could go to first lunch on A day and second lunch on B day, or vice versa. It's very important that you get this correct so we don't have longer lines on one day than the other. Also, the tardy policy and the dress code are now being strictly enforced, so make sure you're on time to class and dressed appropriately for school. Now on to today's message. Remember that on Friday, I gave you a little homework to do, specifically to think about what you want to accomplish this year, at least in general terms. If you haven't done it yet or don't know where to start, don't feel bad. Many people don't know where to begin when setting goals, and maybe this will help. Many years ago, when I was applying for a job, I was told to make a be, have, and do list prior to the interview. This list of 100 things I wanted to either be, have, or do in my lifetime really helped me to figure out what I thought was important to me. I began to see themes in this list, and it really helped me get headed in the right direction. I encourage you to try it. It's a lot of fun, but also somewhat difficult. The first 30 or 40 come pretty easy. After that, it gets a little more challenging. Juniors and seniors, your list is probably going to have a longer timeline than the freshmen and sophomores. For those of you who are freshmen and sophomores, I'd encourage you to focus a lot of your list on things you want to do before you graduate high school. That doesn't mean don't put lifetime goals on there. It just means, because of your age, your goals are more likely to change as you progress through high school. Once you get this list done, then start focusing on making some goals for just this school year. Those of you who've been here in years past know that you need to set very specific goals, probably a maximum of 3, and then develop some action steps to ensure that you accomplish them. For example, let's say you set a goal, as many students do, to make all A's and B's this year. What actions do you need to take to make that happen? Well, you probably need to decide to set aside time each day to do homework and or study. How much time is up to you, obviously, and that number could be adjusted depending on whether you think you're on track or not. You should probably set a goal of attending any study sessions that are offered prior to exams, whether they are led by students or your teacher. You get the idea. Usually 3 action steps per goal is sufficient. This process works the same way for an athletic goal or any other goal you might set. Oh, and one last thing. I ask you to write these goals down somewhere and put your list somewhere that you can readily access it and look at it daily. This is the best way to ensure you keep moving in the right direction. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, you got this.